Good evening, Book of Face. It's been a little while since I've gone live, and I'm not sure a description has saved in the comments. Pooh! All right, I'll have to go in and edit this after it's done. Tonight, I want to talk about money and from potentially a little bit of a vulnerable area. Hi, Jess. Hi, Heather. I attended the Speak for Profit Masterclass today with Francesca Moy and Natasha Denman, and going live was one of the topics, and it has been a while. But let's talk about money. Now, I've done my numbers to take to the accountant, and are they great numbers? Not really. Not for where one would expect somebody who's been in business for as long as I have to be. Did I make a profit? Yes, I did. So I'm not running at a loss, which is always a positive thing. Was it a great profit? No, it wasn't the kind of profit that one would like to make in one's business. And I'm going to be really honest here. I actually went backwards compared to the last financial year. Hi, Kate. Now, I want to share this for a few reasons. Like, I run my business. I love my business. I love what I do. My numbers didn't work out as what I would like. Am I taking this on board that I, Trudy, personally have somehow failed in the world of business? No. It would be very easy to. So easy to. And I work with a lot of women who are like, I'm not making money. I feel like I've failed. You know, this business is all my whole life. And if anyone, this time of year is feeling that, even people like me can look at our numbers and go, oh, well, they're pretty shit. But I want to talk about this because so much shame, fear, guilt, judgment gets wrapped around the figures at the end of the financial year. Now, I can justify it and I can go, yes, but I changed tracks halfway through the years. I left the network that I was in. I invested heaps of money in like mindset coaching to sort my thinking out. And I'm now in a place where I feel the best I have ever felt in my life. Now, last week was a slightly different story because I was processing like a mofo, clearing out all the BS in my head. That's belief systems, in case you're thinking of something else. Hi, Bob. And I'm back in a good place. But I know there's a lot of people who are judging their own numbers very, very harshly right now. Things chop and change. Yes, we want our businesses to be on this beautiful upward trajectory and growing and growing and growing. And it's easy to look at people who just seem to click their fingers and it all works. But I want to remind you, we're all starting from a very, very different place. We're all very unique individuals. And so what looks like one person's easy success, they might have had some really great things happening in their life that supports that to jump up really, really easily. There might be some people that are right down at the bottom and, they're feeling the struggle. And that's, sorry, I'll get to that comment in a second, Bob. And that's okay too. But just remember, you're starting where you're starting from, and that's okay. When we can remove the shame around our money, remove the judgment around our money. Last year, with a lot of other things that were going on for me, I realize now one of the reasons I have gone back 10K from where I was last year was because I'd attached so much meaning to the numbers. So guilty, I had enough to pay for coaching, but I didn't have enough to pay for a holiday. And I felt bad because that actually had a really, really negative impact on my relationship last year. So be very aware of the energy and the emotion that you attach to those numbers. They're numbers. Yes, the numbers don't lie, but you can look at those numbers as a way to grow, a way to improve. You can see what didn't work, and you can look at them from a space of like, I'm going to find the lesson and the meaning and the hope, and I'm going to look for ways to improve. Or you can beat yourself up about it. Now, I could beat myself up. I choose not to, because remember, money has an energy all of its own. And we want to make sure we're giving money and our thoughts about money good energy, good frequency, because remember, what you are putting out to the universe, you are calling back in. For those of you that don't know it, look up the law of attraction. Look up spiritual law. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives about spiritual law and things as well. So give me some love if that sounds interesting to you. And, you know, just remember, you know, we are our harshest judges in this world of business and wealth creation. And, you know, sometimes I think it's really important that we give ourselves a break. And Bob's made the comment that people are interested in themselves. There's too much sell. And that's a great comment. You know, when I work with my girls in Embrace, and we do a whole module on money. This is why I'm sharing this as well. But it's important to be able to attract money, be in a space of, you know, some people don't like the word service, and I respect that, but being able to offer what you do from the right space and with the right level of integrity. So if you are feeling a little crappy, it's the end of the financial year, just, you know, let me know if I can support you with that. If you want to ask any questions, pop them in the comments. If you think that there's somebody you know that needs to hear this as well, feel free to share, because you are not your business. Your business is what you do. We have ebbs and flows. Money is energy. So look at how you can create the right frequency to start attracting more in your life. And any questions, feel free to ask. Good night, Facebook.